Hi guys, thank you for joining me for this rumor mill. My name is Tenaj, and today I am doing my first impressions of our quarantine online makeup haul. We've got a lot of products, so we split up in 2 videos, and this is going to be my first impressions of all those products. I am going to start a little bit different than I normally do. I normally start with my foundation. Today I'm going to do the eyes first, just because I know the palette that we got probably gonna have a good bit of fallout, and I actually have some good bit of confidence in the foundation that I got this time, so we'll do it that way. First thing is that we got 3 different eye primers. So we got the e.l.f. Stay All Day eye primer, the e.l.f. Putty primer, and then the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. So the 2 that I am the most excited about would be the Putty eye primer and the Urban Decay one. Mostly this one because I'm looking for a dupe for my MAC Painterly paint pot. So if this is a dupe and this is like literally a fraction of the price, I think I will keep this very much on hand. I'm going to use this tool here just like I would my Painterly paint pot. Oh yeah, it does feel nice. Yeah, this feels awesome. I'm quite impressed. I'm a little speechless. I didn't think it would perform that well just because, you know, it costs a fraction of what MAC Painterly paint pot does. So thank you, e.l.f. I think I did just find a dupe for this. So let's go ahead with the eyes. Now, this was the ULTA Midnight Vibes palette. Now this came as a free sample with all the purchases that we made. And you see here, it's very cool toned. I don't see a true transition for myself here. So you see here, there's some shimmers. And then, well, most of it is shimmer. Mattes over here will do me no good. That's okay. I'm gonna figure it out. Part of the other thing that we got were a lot of brushes from both e.l.f. and from Wet n Wild. And to be honest with you, these Wet n Wild brushes, they just look awesome. Look at this, the chrome finish like this. But I am gonna start with the e.l.f. collection. This is the Bella Noir collection, fellow YouTuber. I am really excited about these. These are like, I literally hunted them down on eBay. That's how much I wanted this collection. So, I am kind of stuck. I still don't really know what to use for transition color for myself. So what I'll do, I'll just use the same rose I do when I go bold. So I'm just gonna go straight bold here. I'll use this green here to kind of make a shape, and we'll go from here. I'm thinking halo. A halo eye with a green outside. Let's see. Tap in there like this and get some color. Ooh, that's a lot of fallout. That's why we didn't put the foundation on first, folks, because I kind of predicted that. Just from the swatch I did. You gotta check out the other video. A little ashy. It's a little ashy, a little chalky, not very vibrant. But it is a cool tone palette, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go full on smoke machine here, using the black and silver. This is gonna be a heck of an eye, folks. This here is another brush that came out in the Bella Noir collection. I think this is actually a concealer brush, but I'm gonna use it as more of a quote-unquote packing brush. I'm going to use this gray tone right here, kind of start the outer part of the halo. I don't enjoy this color. It's there. I think I'm gonna put the silver that's right next to it in the middle. So I'm going to now deepen the gray in a blown out shade with this black. Now I'm not excited about this black either, just because it's kind of shimmery. And shimmery blacks are historically difficult to deal with. Oh, it's falling out in the pan a lot. That is a lot. I'm going to use this champagne color that's right next to the silver that I used to highlight the inner corner. That's an interesting eye. I'm gonna replicate it and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and you see I attempted to replicate this on the other eye. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. Please don't disappoint. Please. So this is the Urban Decay Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24-hour wear. So along with some of the other things that we got, like I said, was brushes with the Bella Noir collection, and then also the Wet n Wild ones here. So what I'll try to do is use both, you know, as far as it goes for the different foundation brushes that we have here, because this one right here is so interesting. I've never seen anything like it before. So the idea, I think, is what you're supposed to dip the foundation into the little well here, and it'll go on like that. All right, so that's the idea. It's supposed to, you know, go on. So I use half my face. The brush is okay. I don't know if I'll reach for it though. I don't know. Let's try the other brush, little stippling brush. Put it on my hand here. Scoop it up like this. Oh, this is a little pokey. I know it's a stippling brush, but that I don't like that. So I'm loving the foundation. I didn't love either one of those brushes. So I'm gonna get a sponge really quick to kind of finish blending this in. That's awesome. Okay, this is great, guys. This is awesome. I'm excited. I'm excited. I have another foundation outside of NAR. Yay! As far as concealer, I'm actually gonna try this for myself. Like I said, I do have a little bit of deeper eye circles. I'm gonna use the little peach undertone and get just where I have that little line underneath my eyes to see if that helps. I'm gonna blend this out with the Beauty Blender. Is a corrector. It's correcting. I think really this is just gonna super brighten up my complexion underneath my eye. So I'm gonna go on with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Well, what do you know? It got rid of the hollowness. Well, I'll be darned. It worked. We bought the Brow Wiz, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This, you guys, has been a staple for many a year. And to be honest with you, the only negative review that we saw on there was that they changed the packaging apparently. It's fine. It's not mind-blowing to me, which is disappointing. I don't get it. I'll finish my eyes. You guys thought I was finished. I'm never finished. I always got a little bit extra to go. Okay, this is the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil. I love products like this because they worked for me when nothing else did back in the day. So I'm really just going to put a line on the top of my lid and also underneath here. And then I'll pull some shadow down to, you know, to make it all go together. That is very present. You guys see that? See the difference between the two eyes right there? It frames the eye really well. And when you have something like this to go over primer and shadow, yeah, this is a really good pencil, especially for the price. Yep. Oh, that really did it, guys. I'm liking the eye makeup. Mascara is next. Now we actually had 3 mini mascaras that came in. One that I'm going to try is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. This one just lives within the hype world so much and it's a little polarizing, and I just wanted to try it to see is it as good as it claims to be. I'm interested in this Hourglass brush because it's supposed to lift without having to go back. So I don't know. We'll see. You guys can see straight on. It really did give me instant volume, which doesn't happen usually on the first go around. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put on falsies. That's how much volume I have straight on. All right, guys, so again, I'm not mad at that. I won't even put on falsies with this. I think it can handle the weight of this huge eye that I put on. So yeah, I'm liking it. Okay, so the next thing I would say is blush. We didn't buy a new blush. We have this palette that we use all the time. I think we just keep going back to it because it does the job. Yeah, so I'm going to use this powder brush from the Wet n Wild collection here. I'll tell you guys the thing that I'm super excited about. Actually, the whole reason why I wanted to get the collection more than anything. This is the loose highlighter from that Bella Noir collection. Okay, that is really I won't say glitter, maybe sparkly. I'm gonna use this for highlight. Get in there like this. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. That is very pigmented and present. That looks really good on my skin tone. It's very warm. I don't think that is often found in lower end highlights. They tend to be either very white, like the inner corner here, or gold. This is a good in between. I think this will complement a lot of skin tones. So the collection also had a lip pencil and lip color. Now, we actually did buy an e.l.f. palette here. Since I got so much heavy going on with the eye here, I'm gonna stick with something that looks like a nude for me. So let me find that pencil. This is the lip pencil, and packaging, honey. It's a pretty decent nude color. I personally tend to go a little bit darker, but you know, just use the lip pencil. I like this pencil a lot. It's giving a really soft, good gradient. I just usually don't have lip pencils that are actual pencils. I tend to like the crayons, but this has a really, it feels like a crayon even though it's a pencil. And it's a good nude tone for me. I could just put a gloss over this and go about my day. So let me go ahead and use the gloss. Okay guys, so the liquid lipstick, it is very much a liquid lipstick. It's not as drying as some of them can be. I'll have to keep wearing it to see. I think it's lighter than I like. I tend to, you know, I don't know. So just a little off. I love the pencil more than I like the lipstick, but it's a nice color. Last but not least is the setting spray. Now we actually got two. We got the Urban Decay All Nighter. You want to see what the hype was about. Same with the MAC Prep and Prime Fix It Plus. Now I think I'm going to go with the MAC just because I've not used any of those products in a very long time outside of my Palette Pink. I like that a lot. That was really refreshing. Okay, so let's go over everything that I used today in my first impressions. First thing I used is this e.l.f. Putty Primer here, and if you look, it looks almost identical to the Palette Paint Pot that I use. I love this. This came in several colors. It is about a third of what the space is for as far as the paint pot goes, but the paint pot is $30 regularly, and I think this was like $5 or $6. So yes, definitely yes. I think I'm going to be using this all the time. I use the paint pot until it's gone, but I'll be replacing it with this and possibly for future clients. Another thing that I used was the e.l.f. Erase and Conceal. I do think this was too light for me and didn't necessarily do what it was designed to do, but it did brighten a lot underneath my eyes, and so it corrected in that way. It just didn't have the pigment behind it on my skin tone that I was looking for. So that's kind of words to the wise. If you have a deeper skin tone, this palette may not necessarily work for you. This is the Midnight Vibes palette for Ulta, and it looked chalky from the beginning. I didn't like the fact that it had a sparkly black. I think I pulled it off with this makeup look. It doesn't look bad. Would I reach for this? Not necessarily. Would I put it in my makeup bag for work? Yes, I would. It came out well enough, and these warm colors right here, you can definitely pull off an everyday thing for that. It's just that there's no transition in here for me. So it would very much have to be, you know, a very basic on-the-go type look. Yeah, it's utilitarian, but it is not something that I would rave about. I also use Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I like it a lot. Would I bite the bullet and get a full size? Maybe. I also use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. It's okay. I didn't love it. Would I recommend it? Probably not. I would probably tell you you could get a drugstore for just as good, if not better. I kind of use a lot of different eye products interchangeably, and this one, I don't see myself putting it in regular rotation just because I like other ones a little better. Now, something I feel like is worth its weight is this right here, the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll probably use this almost all the time. A lot of times I use eye pencils in conjunction with felt tip liners or liquid liners to get precision, and this is fantastic. It was only $2.50 regular retail. We actually got it on sale. Another thing that I liked a lot was the loose powder here. Now this is Niharika Glow is what this is called, and yeah, you are definitely glowing when you use this. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to pat that much of a punch, especially at a price like this. I can see part of why the collection was so popular just based off of this. So yeah, if you want a glow, definitely get this. So the MAC Fix It Plus was very refreshing. I love the scent that's on here. I'm not a huge fan of scents being sprayed in my face, but this was actually really nice. And it dried down well, and it doesn't make my face feel sticky or anything like that. So I understand why this is a staple. Now, my favorite part, and the thing that made me start looking online for anything to begin with, was the Stay Naked Weightless Foundation. And you guys, I found another color. I know, cue applause. This was so wonderful for me. It looks like my skin, feels like my skin. It is very weightless, and you can build it up if you want more color, but this is great. You'll be seeing me use this in a lot of videos in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions of our quarantine makeup haul. There are some things I will definitely reach for again, i.e. that foundation. That foundation is it, but everything else was pretty good. I am still pretty iffy on that shadow and other stuff, but yeah. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you get our content first. Also go to our Instagram, that's at RumorMill, RUMORMEAL. We have a lookbook, Facebook, and Twitter and all that stuff, so if you're looking on the internet, you can find us, and I hope I see you again next time. Bye!